These mistakes will cost you years. I got a few comments on my last video asking me what I would change. So these are the mistakes I made when starting out that if I had to go back, I would change. One being not eating enough carbs, eating too much protein. Yes, protein is awesome, but carbs fuel your workouts. I would go back and eat the right kind of carbs, which is bananas, white rice, potatoes, and not sugar and eating whatever and just thinking calories is calories. And then another mistake that if I had to go back and I would change is drinking right after a workout. You might as well throw the workout in the trash that you just did. It destroys protein synthesis. It might be the worst thing you could probably do after a workout. And going into poor recovery is not sleeping enough. Sleep, obviously, you need that to grow. Um, a lot of growth hormone happens in REM sleep. So you need sleep. Get 7 hours a night, especially if you're starting out. Doing that and eating enough and eating the right shit and training hard is how you grow. Do it consistently. Another mistake would be not training the big three early on and figuring out what works for you because everybody's different and everybody has different leverages. Me, deadlifts work for me. Didn't know that in the get-go. I would have found that out by training all three and then excelling at deadlifts more early on. I think it's important to build that foundational strength. So, and another thing would be going to failure on those big CNS movements too much. If you look at a lot of strength programs, you're supposed to be training 1 rep in reserve, and that's how you're able to progress. If you're going to failure on 5 reps, 6 reps, destroying your CNS and destroying your body, then you're not going to progress or know what numbers to hit. So if you look at a lot of strength programs, you'll see 1 reps in reserve. So I would recommend when starting out doing some sort of big three program that at least incorporates some of that. And that's about it. Um, Things that I was consistent on was eating enough protein every day. That was like the main thing I was focused on, and training consistently. Um, I think just at the end of the day, eating the right shit, eating the right food, and training consistently, training each muscle group twice a week, uh, 10 to 20 sets, working sets per muscle group a week is where you're going to see most of your meat and potatoes. So I hope that helps everybody. Soon I'll be putting out a training program video. So look out for that. Make sure you like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.